Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rob from the Campbell Chronicles here with DVC Shop, and thanks for joining us today. Today we're going to talk about some of the things that are coming back. More specifically, we're going to discuss some of these modified character meet and greets that are coming back to Walt Disney World parks and Disneyland parks. Now before we get started talking about these character meet and greets that we've so desperately waited to see come back, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Let us know what you think about this in the comments below. Are you excited for these character meet and greets to come back? Or are you kind of hoping that they change things a little bit? Let me know. I just love to hear from you, and we'll be sure to answer any questions that you have. Recently they announced that the character meet and greets are going to be coming back slowly but surely, but they're going to be modified. They're going to be changed a little bit, and we have an idea of what that's going to be like, believe it or not, through the Disney Cruise Line. Now, of course, these are going to be different depending on where you go, what character you're going to meet, if it's a face character and so on. So definitely check as you go to the parks or if you go on cruises to see what the current guidelines and restrictions are, to see if it's even something you want to do or take the time out of your day to do. This last November, my wife and I took a cruise aboard the Disney Dream to the Bahamas, and we really had a great time. It was a lot of fun, and we were able to do some of those character meet and greets. Now, just like the parks, they're all going to be done from at least 6 feet away, and they're going to be modified just a little bit. There's not going to be touching, no hugs, no handshakes, no autographs, things like that. But there are some pictures, and depending on how it's set up and how it's done, it will vary on whether or not you can take off your face mask and so on. Now, let's just say this right now. When it comes to pictures, as of right now, cast members are still not allowed to use your phone to take the pictures. So if you are going to get pictures with characters, keep that in mind. You're either going to take it yourself, like a selfie style, or you're going to have a cast member take it for you. They cannot hold your phone and take a picture for you. So just keep that in mind. Now, when it comes to this, we're going to see these lines start to come back. We're going to see the character favorites like Mickey, Minnie, all the Fab Five, and of course we're going to have some with, everybody loves meeting Gaston, and recently was just announced that Artist Point over at Wilderness Lodge is going to open up so we can see the Evil Queen again. I know that's one of a lot of people's favorites. So how is it going to change? What's it going to be? Well, right now I can tell you, again, 6 feet away. That's going to be a must. And then at the same time, if you have the memory maker, it's probably going to be a little bit better. I'm going to tell you that right now, because the memory maker allows you and the whole group to be in the photo. And yeah, and I will say this from experience, the ones that we used photographers for, they were socially distant, but we were allowed to take off our masks for those. So that was really nice. Now I will say this, when it came to the selfie style photos with characters, a lot of the times we were able to just take the photos, but we were not able to take our masks off. That could be disappointing for some, and I get it, because you're not able to see smiles, you're not able to see half your face, so what's the point? I get it. I get the argument from both sides. As for right now though, my favorites have been those ones where the photographer's taking those pictures, because even though you're still 6 feet away, you're able to talk to each other. You're able to have a character meet and greet. And from this last cruise, we were able to actually have some really good fun with the characters. Daisy Duck definitely put on a show. We were able to ask her if, when Donald's gonna put the ring on the finger, if you know what I mean, and it was just a good time. We were able to get some good interactions with Goofy and so on. And so the character meet and greets, they're coming back, and I don't suspect it'll be too long. Hopefully, once things get a little bit more under control with COVID, I don't suspect it'll be too much longer. Maybe before we start getting some of those original character meet and greets back that we are all desperately waiting for. I get it. It's got to be done the right steps. I get that. I'm patient. I can wait for that, but I'm very excited for when they finally do come back. But for right now, these modified character meet and greets are not a bad thing. And I don't think that somebody should not do them because they're modified, because you still get some good photos. Even though we're 6 feet apart, we're able to take our masks off for some of these and get some really good personalized conversations with these characters. And it's just a lot of fun. So definitely take advantage of that. Take a look at that and see if you're not a character person to begin with, this really doesn't matter. But as they come back, definitely pay attention to those guidelines. As for me and my family, we are very excited to have these come back, and especially a cruise that, in a cruise setting. we love talking to the characters aboard any of the Disney ships. That's just a lot of fun. So anyways, that's going to wrap it up for us today, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you excited for these Disney character meet and greets to come back? Or like I mentioned before, you just skip the characters entirely? Put it in the comments section. We would love to hear from you. If you would like to see more of my family's adventures, head over to our channel. It's called The Campbell Chronicles, and we'll make sure we put a link to that in the description below. We're all about family, travel, and Disney, and so if you value those things, definitely consider subscribing because we got a lot of fun stuff planned. We got cruises, giveaways, and so on. You're not going to want to miss out. Thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you real soon.